Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Wednesday Night Live. Oh, I'm a little close. Let me back this up a little bit. Ooh, there we go. Oh, Destiny's first. Hello, Destiny. All right, guys. Usually Wednesday nights is a live Q&A. Ask me anything, just regular Q&A. But I figured tonight we'll spice it up a little bit. We'll have this as a trial run. I might want to change Wednesdays to kind of like the movie news live question and answer, if you know what I mean. So this time we're talking about the weekend box office because I did not do a box office or bust video, unfortunately. So I figure this live, I will take the opportunity to fill you in and we'll talk about that. And then we'll also discuss the news about Black Widow, the big news today. It did get delayed, therefore, Eternals, Shang-Chi, they're all delayed as well. We're going to talk about box office, how that affects everything and everything. We're going to talk about it all. We're going to discuss everything. Before I get into doing anything like that, though, the super chat is activated. So if you guys do want to make a little donation, you can. You do not have to, though. We'll see what kind of entertainment I provide you. Am I worthy of a super chat? We will see. All right, people are trickling in. Excellent, excellent. I'm going to go on my spiel. I will give you guys time to ask your questions. And when I am done with my spiel, I will get back and we can have a live Q&A. We can talk about Black Widow. We can talk about box office. We can talk about anything you want concerning me. We can talk about my Blu-ray hunt with Durant Cinema. Anything you guys want to talk about, we will discuss. All right, so I'm just going to jump right on into it. So let's talk first about this past weekend's box office. How this box office that's been trending is the reason why Wonder Woman got delayed. Black Widow got delayed. It is an indicator of what is not happening at the box office. What is not happening are people. People are not happening. People are not going into those theater seats weekend after weekend to see these movies. And I know the only reason, pretty much the only reason movie theaters opened was because Tenet was so adamant, we are opening September 4th. We are going to save movie theaters. We are going to be the savior of all entertainment. Well, you know what? Not really. Tenet has not been the savior. It made this past weekend $4.9 million. $4.9 million. That is horrible. Now, it's made over $200 million worldwide, but that is not making its money back. That has made back its production money. That's the money it costs to make the movie, to pay your actors, to pay everyone that worked on the film. But you still need hundreds of million more to cover your two marketing campaigns that you did, one for the original and then one for post, but kind of in the middle of our situation with the phenomenon. Two marketing campaigns. You're needing more of upwards of $500 million. And let's be honest, Tenet is not going to hit that. There is no way in hell Tenet is going to hit these numbers. I mean, New Mutants, abysmal. Unhinged, absolutely horrible. Every single movie that has come out has done horribly. And so Wonder Woman did the right thing by moving, in my opinion. Absolutely. Wonder Woman did the right thing by moving. However, I think they did the wrong thing by going to Christmas Day, because I'm not sure if that is going to be enough time for other movie theaters to open. We still have New York that's closed, LA and San Francisco, the big three, the trifecta. Those three cities, you need those. You need them to make a profit for your movie at the box office. And with those cities remaining shut down, it is very difficult. Plus, people are just not going. They're not confident in their movie theaters. They're probably not very trusting, to be honest. And is it frustrating? Absolutely. But these are the times that we are living in. And so studios should do the right thing by their movies instead of just putting them out and wanting to make the money, the money, the money. You're going to make the money if you wait and if you delay it even further. So therefore, that's why I think Black Widow, with the news that came out today, Black Widow did the right thing, or the MCU, I should say, did the right thing by backing everything up to May. That's what they should have done in the very beginning. However, I do understand them. Oh, let's see how everything is. The fall and winter is going to be a very big indicator of what is going to happen for our films that are potentially coming out in 2021. Now, I have not forgotten about Mulan. We're not skipping over Mulan. We're going to talk about Mulan and Disney Plus with the premiere access right now. So, how did Mulan do? Well, we know right off the bat that Mulan with the premiere access button of $30 extra really did not do as well as was expected and thought of, because Disney was not shouting at the top of their headquarters on their rooftops, "Oh, we made 300 billion," or whatever it is. They're all about the money. They're all about bragging about it. So when after the first weekend of Mulan being on the premiere access and it being dead silent, we knew that that was not a very good sign. And so after a little bit of time, numbers have started to reveal themselves, and I think it's around 90 million, if I'm correct. I mean, it's not bad, but it's not the best thing on the planet, because as they predicted, as I predicted and calculated, at $30 times 60 million subscribers or whatever they have, could have been over $1 billion. It could have been over $1 billion. It just did not work out that way. So unfortunately, Mulan, they are considering a failure. They are considering it a failure. Now, there's also other factors that are involved in this, because I feel like Mulan was a risky choice, only because of all the controversy. And I'm new to this controversy. I did not know anything about the controversy going around with it. But apparently the lead actress has something to do with some controversy. I'm not really sure with that. But then there's also the other side of them filming the actual movie at a concentration camp, something like that. There's something about a concentration camp. That's a big no. You don't do that. That's not good. Not good at all. So I know a lot of people were kind of speculating that Black Widow was going to go to Disney Plus with the premiere access. And I'm happy to report, the news came out today, that that's not going to happen. They've delayed it to May 7th of 2021. Now, the big question is, what about Soul? Because Soul, I could see that movie going to Disney Plus very, very easily. Disney is so adamant about putting Soul into theaters. However, I think it is the wrong move. It is absolutely the wrong move, because this is marketed towards children. Parents are not going to take their children to the movie theater. If you cannot get the parents, the adults, into the seats, how do you expect to get children there? It's not going to happen. The only thing that I can think of, and now Disney has kind of sworn off after the whole Mulan situation, that they're no longer going to do the premiere access button because they did consider it a failure. However, like I said, I think Mulan was the bad choice. So in my opinion, try it out with Soul. Yet again, try it out with Soul. There's no controversy there. It's targeted towards children. Perfect. Try it with the premiere access. However, lower it. Lower the amount. It should not be $30. $30 is way too high. Yet again, that's Disney being greedy and not thinking about the economic status of other people and what's going on in the world right now, because there's a lot of people out there that still don't have jobs. So if they're going to make the decision of, well, I can buy groceries for a few days, or I'm going to buy Soul on Premiere Access, they're going to buy groceries. Okay, so Disney needs to be smart about this. Lower the Premiere Access cost. I believe at the most $20. $20 should be the most. I'm thinking $17.99, $18.99. I honestly think that people would pay for that, not 30. 30 is way too high. So if they did that with Soul and Soul kind of didn't do very well, okay, scrap the whole Premiere Access. It's not working out. It's just because then you tried everything. Okay, you tried Mulan. That had a little bit of backlash. Okay, and plus the movie I heard really wasn't that great. Try Soul, and if that doesn't work out, scrap the whole project. Wash your hands of it. Now, let's get to Black Widow and what's going on with that delay and the subsequent films. I did do my video about this, but I'm going to really quickly just rehash everything. There is a lot going on at the box office, if you guys can tell. My head is spinning. My head is spinning. Okay, so Black Widow, as we know, was supposed to come out November 6th, couple months from, less than 2 months from now. However, it's not happening. They delayed it today to May 7th, 2021. Therefore, that means the subsequent two, The Eternals and Shang-Chi, are following in line. However, they have switched the order. So it's Black Widow, Shang-Chi is coming out next in July, and then The Eternals is coming out November 5th of 2021. And then the following two movies after that are not affected by this. They still maintain their release dates. Thor 4, Love and Thunder, February 11th of 2022. And then Doctor Strange 2, Multiverse of Madness in March, May, something like that. But they're maintaining their dates just fine. Like I said, I think this is the way to go. ScarJo deserves this. As Black Widow, we want to see her on the big screen one last time because obviously she met her demise, during Endgame, and she deserves this. I think to just kick her over to Disney Plus, I would be so upset. Like, I want to see her up there. Like, I want to see the full action on the big screen. So I feel like they made the right decision, and they gave it plenty of time for something, it's got to get better. As long as things get better, these release dates should be fine. The only thing I'm worried about is fall and winter time. As people have said, right now, kids are back in school. More things are opening up with restaurants closing down their patios shortly because of colder weather. People are going to be inside. Is this going to kick up the phenomenon for round 2? We're just going to have to sit it out and wait. We don't know what's going to happen yet, although I think I heard from another source that Europe is kind of already starting to go through this. I'm not 100% sure, but that is what I heard. So we're just going to have to hope and pray that we can contain this and not let it go wild. But if it happens, it happens. But as of right now, if things stay the way that they are, if New York can open, LA, San Francisco, if movie theaters can open up back up all the way around, and then Black Widow drops in May, that is the movie that is going to save movie theaters and the entertainment industry as a whole, because it will be over a year that us MCU fans have not had a movie, and we are dying for it. We are absolutely dying for it. And that opening weekend will probably break all box office records, because if we're staying away, we're staying away, we're staying away, and then this movie opens, bam, it's going to be absolutely huge. So I feel like this is going to happen. It's going to be interesting to see what is going to happen with those movies that are scheduled to release in early 2021, like in February, March, because isn't Ghostbusters Afterlife and Morbius scheduled for March? It's really going to be interesting. It's going to really depend on what happens during fall and winter, during the holidays, people getting together. Are they going to cross-contaminate? We don't know. We don't know what's going to happen. All we can do is just hope for the very best. This is the situation that we're living with and we are dealing with. So all I can do is keep you guys updated, keep you informed on what is happening. And I figure this was the best way to go over the box office, what's happening in the box office. Not very much. What's going on Disney Plus? Not very much. Um, in fact, Mulan has already fell out of the top 10 over on Disney Plus. So that speaks for itself right there, because we're so desperate for entertainment and streaming services are where it's at, and Mulan can't even keep itself in the top 10 after 3 weeks, 3 weekends, 2 weekends. To me, that's pretty bad. That's absolutely pretty bad. So that's about it on my end of the box office and what's going on with the delaying situation. But I want to talk to you guys about it now. I know you guys have been writing and writing and writing, and I have 25 people, but only 6 thumbs up. Smash that like button. Get it up there. It helps me out with the algorithm. You know it does. All right, I'm going to pull you in. Here we go. Nice and close. All right. I want to know your thoughts about all of this. Are you disappointed about Black Widow with the MCU? I know it's going to suck to wait, but honestly, I think it's going to be worth it. I really, really do. All right. Wow, we got a lot. Okay, Destiny. Hi, I'm first. Hi, Destiny. Justin Kirby is here. Hello, hello. Marco. Hello, Marco. Saying hey. Tony P is here. Tony, I am so glad that you are here. Missed you on Sunday, but I'm so glad that you are back. All right, Marco is saying great video with Durant Cinema. Thank you so much. It was a wonderful, good time. He's a great human being. I'm looking forward to doing it again. It was an awesome time. He's a great guy. All right, Scott is here. What's up, wonderful? Oh, thank you so much. All right, Marco's asking, do you watch Disney Plus? Yes, I do. I would like to watch it more because my schedule's busy with work and doing these videos and keeping you updated and a life of some kind. But I would like to watch more of Disney Plus. But yes, I am a subscriber to Disney Plus. All right, Shadow Soul. Hello, Shadow Soul Creator. Rodney's saying, hey, Susan, I saw your live notification when I saw Box Office Bomb. I was thinking of you saying Cats and Terminator Dark Fate. Yeah, those are Box Office bombs, definitely. Cool Guy is here. Hello, Susan, I am here. Hello, Cool Guy. Thank you so much for popping in. All right, everyone's saying hello to each other. The SR community, the SR crew is all like saying hi to each other. That's awesome. Rodney saying Wonder Woman 84 and Dune the same month. That looks like a recipe for disaster for the same studio. Here's the thing. Oh, every movie is delayed. Every movie is delayed. Every studio is going to have multiple movies out at the same time. And I mean, I know they're not the same studio, but look at Black Widow and Fast 9. They're both coming out in May. It's going to be crazy. It's going to be up in the air. It's going to be interesting to see what happens with these box office numbers, because with so many high profile box office like blockbuster movies coming out at the exact same time, it's really going to be interesting to see who is paying for what movie are they choosing to go to. Are you going to all of them? I don't know. I mean, I have the AMC A-list pass. It's no big deal for me. But as far as people that are very strapped with their cash right now and they have to pick and choose, it's going to be interesting to see which ones they choose to see. Because when all these movies drop in 2021, it's going to be insane, because all of these movies are coming out at the exact same time of during that month. And people are going to have to choose. Am I going to go see Black Widow, or is it going to be Fast 9? I don't know. So, I mean, on my end, I can see both. That's fine. All right. I Bleed Creativity. Hey, Susan. Hello, I Bleed. And I do want to thank you, I Bleed, for your wonderful, nice comment underneath Durant's video. I did see that, so I thank you so much for saying that. All right, Asia's here. She is just fed up with this pandemic. Screwed everything up. I know, but the thing is, there's nothing we can do about it. All we can do is cover this and do this and just socially distance ourselves, and hopefully we can get through it. That's all we can do. All right, Tony P is saying Wonder Woman 84 should just go to streaming on HBO Max. 7 delays is far too many. People will lose interest and stop caring. I know where you're going, Tony P. I get it and I totally understand it. However, I want to see it on the big screen. I really do. I just wish they would have made the smarter choice of delaying it longer, because I feel like during holiday time is not the best time with people visiting, family, and get togethers. Is that the smartest decision? I don't think so. And I know they just want to get this movie out. They're thinking, oh, Aquaman came out in December. That means it's going to do really, really well. It made $1 billion. But I don't know. I don't know. I think it was a risk. Oh, my mom's here. Hello. Hello, mom. Asia's saying, I heard Mulan bombed terrible in China. Ironically, it did. Yes, it did. Marcy Munn is here. Hello, Marcy. Hello, peeps. All right, Marco is going to wait to watch Mulan in December. Honestly, I'm not even sure I want to watch it at all because of all the controversy and shooting in a concentration or near a concentration camp or in it. I don't want to support that at all. So I'm not even sure I'm going to watch it. I mean, what is the point? I'm not going to review it. I didn't even see the original Mulan, so I can deal with not seeing it personally. Justin Kirby just finished dessert pumpkin donut with cream cheese frosting. Hot damn. That sounds fantastic. All right. Everyone's saying hi to my mom, saying hi to Marcy. All right. Tony P saying Mulan was a damned if you do, damned if you don't movie due to controversy. I honestly don't think it would have done well in theaters. Well, are we talking about if there was no phenomenon or if they put it out in theaters? I mean, it wouldn't have done well in theaters during this whole situation. You're right. It was a guinea pig. Mulan was the guinea pig for the Disney Plus Premier Access button, as Tenet was the guinea pig for just being out in movie theaters. And guess what? They both failed. They both failed. It doesn't matter. So, but honestly, if they chose a different film for Disney Plus Premier Access to be their guinea pig, like Soul, I think Soul would do well, as long as they lower that price point, because like I said, $30 extra is way too much. That's a week's worth of groceries at Aldi. Are you kidding me? Like $30? No. I mean, that's at least 5 days if you think about it. 5 days of groceries at Aldi for $30 versus buying Mulan. I would get groceries. Trust me, $30 doesn't seem like a lot, but there's some people out there, $30, that is grocery money. So you can't really say it's not true. All right, Asia is bringing up that West Side Story also got postponed an entire year. It's not surprising at this point. Everything is going to be delayed. I honestly think like nothing should have opened for the rest of 2020. Like nothing until we know what is happening. Like, is there going to be a round 2? Is there not? Like, we are not safe yet. We are not out of this. It's still out there. I know there's a lot of people out there that think this is a hoax. It's not real. I even saw a little clip of the guy that happens to run our country saying ignorant statements about how it's only affected 200,000 people or something. Only 200,000. Like, it makes me sick. He really disgusts me. I can't even talk about it. I don't even want to bring up his name. I really can't. He's just so ignorant to this entire situation, saying young people can't get it. It's only for old people. He's so dumb. And I know I'm probably going to lose people on here, but sorry. That's my opinion. And I'm going to voice it. Okay. All right. Footy Madman 007 with Mulan on Disney Plus. Yes, if you believe Grace Randolph, okay, that 90 million in the US, but if you look at Yahoo Finance, they report 260 million in the US alone. Well, here's the thing. There's been a lot of discussion of fudging numbers to make themselves look better. Honestly, I don't think we're getting true numbers at all. I don't even know what the real number is. I'm just going by what I'm hearing from like other sources out there, and I don't know what's true. I don't know what 100% is true, but I can guarantee you this. Mulan is I highly doubt Mulan is breaking records like making that much money. I don't think it's happening. All right, Marcy is listening and streaming Survivor. All right, cool guy. Susan, I saw your video with Durant Cinema at Holyoke Mall. It was great. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you. It was a blast and a good time. All right, Justin Kirby had an amazing dinner as well. Buffalo chicken and Greek chicken tacos. Ooh, nice. I love tacos. All right, I want to have tacos tomorrow night, Mom. If you're still on here, I'm craving tacos. We need to have it. All right, Footy Madman is saying we won't get actual Mulan Disney Plus numbers until October 7th. Their next Disney Plus Investor Day. Yes, I did hear that the 7th is the day. Hector Gonzalez is saying Disney needs to get it together. I think the whole movie industry needs to get it together, not just Disney and Disney Plus. Tony P is saying, personally don't care about any film behind the scene controversy or drama. I just want to watch and enjoy the film on screen. I think Soul should be on Disney Plus. Hector is saying Soul now has competition with the Crude sequel, so there's that. I thought the Crudes was pulled, or am I hearing incorrectly? I don't know. Rodney, I think it's Disney and the new person in charge, Bob, whatever his name is. I would fire him and bring back Bob Iger. I did see that on Grace's video that I guess this whole Premiere Access button was, I don't know if it was his idea, but he obviously greenlit it, like, let's do this. Hey, it sounded like a good idea, okay? And I was actually blown away by it because I made the video about it and I said, this is going to change everything if this was a success. And apparently it's not. So therefore, I don't think it's going to change the entire face of how we watch TV and movies for the future. But then again, it's the project that they chose. So I honestly think if they chose a different project, gave it a second chance, put Soul there with the lesser price, say $18.99 or $19.99. Everyone loves that 99 cents because mentally you think you're not paying as much. Let's say $18.99. I think that's reasonable. That's more than reasonable. But we got to remember, it's Disney. And they're all about this. But what they need to realize is that they would make more of this at a lower price point. All right. My mom is responding to Cool Guy, saying that vid was so good. My video with Durant. They both had a blast. Yes, we did. Sammy Boy is thinking, I think Black Widow would have done really well on Disney Plus, though. I think people would definitely pay for that over Mulan. It's better than going to the theater and getting sick. I can see that point. I can see that point. However, I know that they want everyone to see an MCU movie on the big screen. So they're fighting for it, and it's only been moved twice now. This is the second time it's been delayed. Wonder Woman has been moved around 6 times. So, I mean, that one is like all over the board and all over the map. But Black Widow has only been moved twice. So I'm thinking they're good. They're good because they did a longer delay. Because I think if they did the whole, 2 months thing here, 2 months, 2 months, like Wonder Woman 84, that's when you're getting into problems. Now that they've delayed back to its original date in May, well, not original date, but the month of May, a year from now in 2021, I think we're good with that. I think we have a chance with that. All right. Footy Madman is saying Soul has been moved because it'll probably go to Disney Plus Premiere Access. Again, probably we'll hear the news of that on October 7th at their Investor Day. It's a big possibility. It is a possibility. Hector is saying, I feel like the hype for Black Widow has died down. Well, it's hard to keep up that hype when it's being delayed and it's been delayed again. I can guarantee you they're going to do another marketing campaign. This will be the third for Black Widow. They will do another marketing campaign. They're going to see where everything falls in the fall and winter time, round two or not. What theaters are open? Are the big three open? The trifecta of LA, New York, and what is it? San Francisco. If those are open and everything is doing okay, then they're not going to delay it again. And they will go ahead, move forward with a marketing campaign and get that hype back up. But they're not going to continue hype when it's not scheduled to come out until next spring. So don't worry. I guarantee they will market again. They have to. All right. Cool guy saying that he used to shop there at the Holyoke Mall and used to live in Holyoke and grew up there. Let me tell you, that was like the easiest drive for me to get there because it's an hour away from where I live. Not bad at all. Straight up the highway up into Massachusetts. Got off my exit, took 2 rights, and I was there at the mall. Like, it was so easy. And then 2 seconds later, Durant Cinema's in front of me. Like, it was so surreal. It was so fantastic. All right. Justin Kirby's saying 1.6K. You're going up and deservedly so. Why, thank you. Why, thank you. I know. I mean, let's be honest. The whole video with Durant absolutely did like all of that with the 1.6. But I'm getting closer to the 2,000 mark. I should probably do a giveaway once I reach 2,000, shouldn't I? Let's think about that. All right. Destiny saying 2021 and 2022, these don't even look real years. I know. It's crazy. Tony P is thinking that Disney has any faith in Soul's box office returns. Though I feel like I'm in the minority with liking Mulan and thinking it's Disney's best live action. I mean, if you like it, you like it. I'm always the one saying, if you like something, that's all that matters. I personally, after hearing stuff, I don't want to watch it. I don't think it's worth it. But if you like it, it's all that matters. All right, Hector is saying Disney should pull a Bill and Ted to release films both in theaters and Disney Plus. I was thinking that too for a while. Like, every movie, that should just be the automatic option for every movie. Put it out in theaters and then put it on whatever streaming service it gravitates towards simultaneously. Let the audience choose. However, after thinking about it, I do understand the aspect of where movie theaters come into play. They need to make money. Having to split that with an audience that is primarily going to stay home is really going to hurt them. I mean, thank God AMC brokered that deal with whatever company to maintain until spring of 2021. But like other small businesses, there are sirens. Is someone being murdered outside my house? Like, what is going on? They're passing by right now. Can you hear it? Yep. Okay. With like smaller movie theaters and mom and pop businesses and Cinemark and Regal that don't have these contracts with anyone, I feel bad for those places because more likely than not, they're going to shut down. And that's sad. And then what? Is AMC going to be like the only theater open? Maybe. It's a possibility. It's a possibility that AMC will reign supreme and be the only theater left in 2021 because all the others will fold and tank because they're not making any money at all. You never know. These are crazy times. Crazy. All right, Tony P is saying ScarJo and Florence Pugh deserve the biggest, loudest screen possible, Dolby 4K or IMAX. Absolutely. I totally agree with you. Hector is bummed about West Side Story, though, even if they haven't started their marketing campaign. I mean, I don't really care about West Side Story. Like, I'm like, whatever with it. I'm indifferent. I'm like, yeah, if it comes out, whatever. I'm not like hardcore. It's not like my MCU, where I'm like, yes, I need to see it. It's not like that, but we're all disappointed. It's all disappointment because we're looking forward to something and then it gets pushed back. But you know what? The only thing we can hope for is just watch whatever is available on streaming, whatever they're pumping out at us, watch it, enjoy it, suck it in, and have time go by. All these days and months just click by on our calendars, and hopefully time will go by quickly. You know, the holidays are around the corner. Halloween is coming up, then Thanksgiving, then Christmas, and then we're going to be in 2021. Boom, look at that. We're already almost there. So we just got to stay positive. I know it's hard to do, but that's all we can do. All right, Sammy Boy is asking me a very important question. He's eating Chunky Chips Ahoy. He's asking, am I an Oreo person or a Chips Ahoy person? That's a very good question. I'm both for different reasons. I like Chips Ahoy. If I'm going to eat any chocolate chip cookie, it's going to be a Chips Ahoy. But I also like the Oreo because I'm that person that has to dunk in the milk. I dunk it like 4 or 5 times to get that perfect. I'm like this. Okay, guys, I'm like this. I'm very, I'm very like, anal about what I'm doing with my food. That sounded weird, but you'll get it in a second. I have to dunk 4 or 5 times to get the right amount of milk moisture in that Oreo because you can't have it too soggy. You can't have too soggy of an Oreo because then it's like falling apart and it doesn't taste as good. You still want that texture and that little bit of crunch when you bite into it. You know what I'm talking about. So I like both. What's everyone else doing with their cookies? That's what I want to know. All right. All right, Tony P is saying, if the phenomenon spikes again, sadly, not sure when we will be able to see movies on the big screen. I know, it's sad. My mom is currently laying in bed drinking a cup of coffee. Doesn't that sound nice? Just a nice warm beverage. Kayla Sullivan. Hello, Kayla. It's been a hot minute since I've seen you in here. I wish West Side Story would be released on streaming. I'm so excited for that movie. Yeah, I still feel like there are movies that are scheduled to come out as big releases. Just put them out on streaming. Like, if they're not going to be, because I don't think West Side Story is going to be this huge, gigantic blockbuster. I could be wrong. But honestly, audiences these days don't really gravitate towards musicals. They're more for action, sci-fi, comic book, things like that. Other movies, genres get pushed off to the wayside. They shouldn't, but they do. So like In the Heights, West Side Story, musicals like that, they're not going to win. So they should just go onto streaming. It makes sense. Just get them out there. Audience can see them. And they could be award season contenders if they're on streaming. All right, Justin Kirby is saying Chips Ahoy for the win. All right. Hector is asking, I wonder if Free Guy will get delayed as well since Disney owns it. That's a very good question. Because as we know, the next big releases, now that Black Widow is bumped, is Soul and James Bond, No Time to Die, in November. We don't have anything new coming out until November. Soul's early November, but November 20th is No Time to Die. My dad's birthday, coincidentally. Sad. It's so sad. So, I don't know. Do I think No Time to Die will move? Possibly. But I don't think it's going to go to next November. That's too long. They would probably do springtime if there's a slot available. Like April or something. That's not... Well, it was supposed to be in April of this past year. So it'll probably do April of 2021. That would make sense. See, all of this would make sense if every movie just delayed a year. It would be no big deal. But everyone was like, oh, we're just going to do a couple months. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. No. All right. So yeah, Free Guy. Sorry, Free Guy. Free Guy. We're going to see what happens. If there is a kick up, with the whole phenomenon and things start going downward, Free Guy is going to get delayed. There's no doubt in my mind. But if nothing happens, but if they still delay No Time to Die, I feel like No Time to Die is going to be the indicator for Free Guy. Because if No Time to Die delays, then Free Guy is going to delay. That's my opinion. It's like a domino effect. Once one goes, the other go. Because they don't want to take the risk. They don't want to take the risk. They're too scared. Rightfully so. So they're going to do the smart thing and back it up. All right. Tony P, I'm thinking that the movies that were scheduled for 2021, such as Jurassic World Dominion, may end up getting pushed to 2022. They could be, because 2021 is getting really crowded. Extremely crowded. Hector is saying, good thing The Woman in the Window got picked up by Netflix. Absolutely. That's a very good point, Hector. And I'm looking forward to seeing that one, The Woman in the Window. I'd seen the trailer a few times at the movies and it got my attention. That Amy Adams, man, like she pulls some good stuff. She really does. And I know there was some Oscar talk for her, at least a nomination for that role for The Woman in the Window. So I hope that happens for her, possibly win. Although I'm hearing a lot of stuff about Vanessa Kirby in, I forget what the name of that movie is, but Vanessa Kirby from Hobbs and Shaw is in an independent movie and she's getting rave reviews. She won Best Actress at the Toronto Film Festival, I believe, TIFF. So I don't know. Amy Adams may be a bridesmaid and not a bride yet again this award season. We're gonna have to see. But I really do want to see that movie with Vanessa Kirby, and I believe Netflix picked it up, so it's going to be available on Netflix, which I'm happy about. Netflix picked up a lot of movies from that film festival, at least like 3 or 4. So, and that movie is one of them. So I'm excited about that. All right. All right, Hector was never really hyped for Black Widow, so not upset or anything, but hopefully it can get some momentum next year. I believe it will. It will. Us MCU fans, we're dying for it. We're hungry for it. We're just, we need it. So we will be going to the theater. Yes, we will. Tony P, always have to see a film for myself before deciding on an opinion. If I had listened to critics on Mulan, I'd have missed out on my favorite live action from The House of Mouse. I agree with that. I don't listen to critics. Like if I'm interested in something and I want to go and see it, it doesn't matter to me if, someone else on YouTube or a professional critic or whoever it is dogs the movie. If I want to see it, I'm going to go and see it because it piques my interest, because we're all different. We're all different in this world, and we all have different interests and tastes, and our minds all work in different ways. So something that I may love, my best friend, even though we're besties and we love everything, she may not like something that I love, vice versa. That's just how the world works. So if I'm interested in something, I'm going to get it, or I'm going to buy it, or I'm going to see it, or I'm going to wear it. Doesn't matter what anyone else says. Ooh, okay. All right, Destiny's saying, it sucks the Black Widow got pushed back, but we all deserve to watch it on the big screen with others, not a home on our tiny TVs. That's a good way to put it, Destiny. On our tiny TVs. Although my TV's not tiny, I do have a 55-inch right across my room here, if you guys can see. Woo! There it is. There's my TV. So I have the pleasure of laying in bed every night and watching a movie or a series of some kind. But I get what you're saying. We deserve to see it on a screen, giant in front of us. All right, Marco is asking me, did I watch the Phineas and Ferb movie? No. He did and liked it. Well, that is awesome. Justin Kirby already told his mom if cinemas are still closed on his birthday, December 11th, he's good with getting sushi and hitting up Sound Go Round. What's that? Is that a store? Is that like a music store or something? But that's awesome that you already have it planned out. I think that's amazing. For my birthday, which next week, next Wednesday, will be the 40th birthday celebration live. That's right. For me, because next Thursday, I am turning 40. I'm turning 40. So next Wednesday, if you guys were not here last week, I will say it again. I will do my regular live birthday celebration next Wednesday. Thursday, I think on my actual birthday, I'm just going to be completely dark from YouTube. I'm going to take the day for myself and I'm not going to work, most likely not going to work, and just relax. I'm not going to, sorry, I got to itch my nose. I'm not going to worry about uploading anything or doing a review. I'm just going to relax, spend time with my family, enjoy my presence. You guys follow me on my social media so you guys can see pictures. I will post pictures of what I get. You follow me on Twitter at Susan's Reviews 1, Instagram, Susan's underscore review. You find me there. So follow me on that, and I will be posting pictures of what I get so you guys can see. But I'm excited. I already know like a bunch of stuff I'm getting because my mom would rather get me stuff that I really, really want versus her just buying random stuff, and I'm not really into it. So I already know I am getting some Funko Pops and Blu-rays and Steelbooks and things like that. So, and hoodies. Very excited. All right, so that's the schedule for next week with the live Wednesday night like normal. Thursday, I'm going dark on YouTube. I'm probably not doing anything. Okay. Tony P is going to all the blockbusters that get released. He has AMC A-List and Showcase Cinema Star Pass. Even if I didn't, I'd see them all. All right, Tony, that is commitment right there. That is commitment. Oh, Ty's here. Ty's here. I was just wondering where Ty was. Hey, sorry I'm late. That's all right, Ty. You're probably watching something that you bought today, or Ty is always finding great stuff. If you guys don't know, Ty is also a YouTuber. He is up and coming, so go subscribe to his channel as well. All right. Tony does not think Wonder Woman 84 will come out in December. I think it all depends on what happens in the next month or two with the round 2 situation. All right, Ty, movie's getting delayed until next year. I don't want to be saying it anymore. I know, Ty, but it is the reality of what we are living in, and unfortunately, it is what it is. I know you don't want to hear it. I don't want to be saying it, but honestly, what can we do? There's nothing we can do about it, you know? Hector, by the sounds of it, if you take out the Disney and Mulan names out of the movie, it would probably be seen as a forgettable action/martial arts movie. Maybe. Possibly. All right, Tony P, what is Aldi? And you can buy 5 days of groceries there at Aldi for $30. Okay, so Tony P, anyone that doesn't know, Aldi is a grocery store. Aldi, we have that here in Connecticut. We have it like actually right down the street from where I live. The headquarters is in Indiana. It is a lower priced grocery store. They sell their yogurts for like 30 cents. Canned goods are 20 cents. Everything is very low priced. It's still quality. It's still quality stuff, but everything just isn't a name brand. You know, it's their brand, Friendly Farms. That's the Aldi brand. But it's super cheap, you know, and if you get creative, you can really buy a lot of stuff for $20, $30. I mean, if you could spend $100, whoo, you're feeding your family for like 2 weeks from Aldi. Because I've seen on YouTube, I've looked up like challenge videos where people, this is like a thing on YouTube, people take $20 or $10 even I've seen to feed themselves for a week. What they could buy for a week with $10 at Aldi or $20 at Aldi. And It's pretty impressive. So look those videos up. It's not the best stuff. It's like you're eating the same stuff day after day, but it is possible. You could feed yourself for a week. All right. My nose is really itchy. Sorry. I don't know what's going on there. Okay. Hector's saying the New Mutants should have gotten a streaming release. It's bombing in theaters right now. Why am I not surprised? Extremely true. It should have gone to Disney Plus, probably on the Premier Access button, but they didn't want to do that. They wanted to roll the dice and gamble with Mulan, and look what happened. Look what happened. All right. Mr. Scott is saying I had Reese's Puff cereal, 2 hash browns, noodles, and a ham. Wow, that's a meal. Reese's Puff cereal, 2 hash browns, noodles, and a ham turkey sandwich. That's awesome. All right, 100% Steve is saying, let's not get political, just stick to the movies. Listen, all right, I understand your opinion. Trust me, I don't want to be talking about politics. However, it's going to slip in every now and then because our country is being run by an idiot. And that's all I'm going to say. All right. All right. Ty is saying 2021 is going to be the year where movies are going to succeed and 2020 is going to go downhill and die with lots of Ty, you're getting, a little morbid there. You recognize it. That's okay. All right, Marco is asking, do you like the Mighty Ducks movies? He has watched them on Disney Plus. I've never seen the Mighty Ducks movies. Not interested. Not interested. Patrick is asking, why not put Black Widow to Disney Plus? Because they want to make money. They want to make money, Patrick. They want to make money and they want to do right by the MCU and keep their movies on the big screen. And they're adamant, they don't want to sacrifice the work and the product that they've done just to put it out onto a streaming service. It's like how Wonder Woman is adamant. We're going to be in theaters. We're not going to HBO Max. Black Widow, they want to be in theaters. And I respect that. All right. Sergio Acosta, hello. Doesn't like Disney classics. Okay. That's fine. Matthew McKinney, Tenet will make back the money when it comes out on 4K. It will have a long lifespan. I don't know. We'll see. We will see. He's also saying it just won't be discovered until after it comes out. I don't know. We will see. Patrick, what I don't understand is if my theaters are not open in California, then why not put the movies that are out on streaming for rent? I already just answered that. They want to make their money in the theater. All right, Jacob. Hello, Jacob. Grease, Interstellar, and Saving Private Ryan are going to have 4K Steelbook release in October and November. Really? Thank you for the update. Thank you for the update. All right, Hector is saying Tarantino movies are like my own MCU. That's awesome. Marcy Munn is asking if my mom needs bail money because of the sirens that were... Yeah, they're coming from my mom. They're going to get her. She needs bail money. All right, Cool Guy is saying Christmas is his favorite holiday. Who doesn't love Christmas? You'd have to be an absolute Scrooge not to love Christmas. Destiny, am I a Nathan Fillion fan? He's her new favorite. No, I can't say that I'm a fan, although I haven't really seen a lot of his stuff to consider myself a fan. Maybe if I saw, more, but I don't know. I just don't go and seek out his stuff. All right. Justin Kirby is saying his theater isn't owned by a corporation. All right. Mr. Scott is saying, I love my cookies with milk. You got to have milk. Got ice cold milk. Absolutely. All right, cool guy found The Breakfast Club on streaming on Movie Cinema on Roku. Okay, so if you guys don't know, if you forgot, The Breakfast Club is the movie club choice for Sunday. I thought someone said it was on Hulu. Not 100%, but I think someone said that. That was I always ask what movies can be seen on what streaming service. So I think Breakfast Club is on Hulu. But I'm glad if you found it on a different streaming service. That's great. All right, Justin Kirby's weirdest cookie thing is biscotti and coffee. Not so weird. Not so weird. I know people that do that. All right. All right. Karina Scripture. You're new. Hi, Susan. Hello. Hello, Karina. All right, Tony P had no idea Woman in the Window got picked up by Netflix. Yes, Netflix picked it up. So that's great. That's something new that we're going to be able to watch. Netflix remains the king of the streaming services. They're pumping out great content. Either they're buying stuff for us to see or they're making their own stuff. You know, besides all the Adam Sandler bullshit, obviously, but the other stuff. I did watch Ratched. I finished it. I plan on doing a review of it. Are we looking forward to that? Do you guys want to see that? Do you want to see a Cobra Kai review of what I think of the series? Let me know. I'm trying to plan out the rest of my week so I can get some feedback here. All right, Sammy Boy thinks No Time to Die is doomed as well. Might as well just say it. Hey, you're being honest. You're being honest. That's okay. Karina misses going to the movies. Oh, I know, Karina. So do I. I mean, I've even gone 3 times. I went and saw Unhinged, New Mutants, and Tenet. And I mean, it's been weeks since I've gone, and I miss it. All right, Scott is saying, I believe these movies will come to us. I never give up hope on New Mutants coming out, which I liked. There you go. Never give up hope. All right, Steel HD saying Deadpool 3 won't happen. Never say never. Never say never. Karina saying happy early birthday. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Destiny's mom's birthday is next week. She's turning 51. What day? Is she October or September? Tony P, holy crap, next week is October. Yeah. He needs to be decorating his house for Halloween. Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do. All right. Karina's saying that I deserve a me day. Well, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Michael Watson, my buddy from Australia is checking in. Hey, Susan, just quickly jumping in to say hello before I have to head back to work. Nice sunny spring day here in Sydney. That's awesome. Great to be outdoors. Hope you're doing well. Great video with Dave, too. Thank you so much, Michael, for checking in. It's always wonderful to hear from you on your lunch break. I think it's so cool that you're already in tomorrow. That's awesome. Everyone's wishing me a happy early birthday. Thank you so much. All right. Casey Lee. Hey, Susan and everyone else. How was your day? My day was okay. I worked a half, well, not even a half day. It was kind of a third day. It wasn't really that busy today. Not a lot of delivery options in my area today. So I kind of like stopped early. And then I heard the news about Black Widow. I was out on the road doing deliveries during that time. I was waiting for orders. And I said, you know what? Why wait? I'll just make my video right now in the Ruby Tuesday parking lot. So that's what I did. That's what I did at 2 p.m. today. And that restaurant shut down. So it's an empty parking lot. It's actually a great place to make a video where there's no one around you. No one's going to be staring at you like, why is this girl talking to herself? So that's what I did. All right, Destiny's asking, is anyone going to watch the After We Collided movie? What's that? After We Collided? I haven't even heard of that. Michael's saying, I love how you pronounce Aldi. We pronounce it like Aldi. Oh, Aldi. Oh, okay. Yeah, I say Aldi. We have Aldi everywhere in Australia too. Great supermarket. You can buy heaps of non-grocery items too, like electronics and clothes. Yeah, I know. It has like a ton of stuff in like that miscellaneous aisle. It's like the third aisle down. There's like all sorts of stuff in there. You can like buy a car or whatever. Yeah. All right. Marcy is saying Susan, the new Scream 3 movie Blu-ray collection is sold out on both Best Buy and Amazon. That's okay because I found mine at FYE. Okay, guys, I found it at FYE. FYE is making a comeback in my eyes, okay? In person only. Never online ever again, but in person. Definitely. It was the success this week for the Blu-ray hunt. I couldn't believe it. I got all my stuff at FYE this week. All right, Hector is saying 2021 will be like 1994 and 1999, where there will be so many blockbusters and go down in movie history as one of the most glorious years for movies. I hope so. That would be great. Karina is asking me, have you seen A Quiet Place? Yes, I have. She was so looking forward to the second one before this all happened. I agree. Sorry, I need something to drink. I agree with you. I was looking forward to A Quiet Place 2. I wasn't sure about that movie at first. I bought it on a whim because I was like, is this too scary for me? But I watched A Quiet Place, really enjoyed it. I thought Emily Blunt was fantastic. So I'm looking forward to seeing the part 2. All right, Destiny's asking what happened to A Quiet Place 2. I was thinking about that movie yesterday. That got delayed to April, I want to say, of 2021. March, April, something like that. Yeah. All right. Candace has asked me, have I seen Stranger Things? No, I have not. Patrick wants to ask me, what is one of your first steelbooks that made you addicted to buy more? My first steelbook that I ever bought was Spider-Man Homecoming. Obviously, it has to be an MCU title. Like I said in my Blu-ray hunting video with Durant Cinema, I had never heard of steelbooks before I came across his channel, watching his videos, and he was, out Blu-ray hunting, and he mentioned steelbooks, and I'm like, what's a steelbook? And then he was showing it and showcasing it, and I was like, wow, those are beautiful. Like, they're great. I was like blown away, but I'm like, wow, that's real. That's like upping your game with your physical media collection. And that's when I started collecting Blu-rays and steelbooks. And that's why I call him my steelbook mentor or steelbook sensei, because he inspired me and influenced me, because he got me addicted to the whole steelbook situation. And so after seeing a lot of his videos, I was binging all of his videos like one night. I was just one after the other. Highly entertaining. If you guys are not subscribed to Durant Cinema, please do so. I don't know what you're doing. Not if you guys watch me, you need to watch him. So after I binged like a bunch of his stuff, the next day I went to Best Buy and I was looking around in the steelbook section, in the Blu-ray section. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna get a steelbook. Spider-Man Homecoming happened to be like $14.99, something cheap. And I was like, okay. And that was the beginning of the end. That was the beginning of the credit card debt that I have. But trust me, I have one credit card almost fully paid off. That's going to happen next month. So I'm excited about that. But yes, Spider-Man Homecoming was my first steelbook. All right, Scott is saying, here's a little news. Ben Affleck and Henry Cavill are going to film new scenes, Zack Snyder's Justice League. I believe I heard about that. Filming of new scenes. Yes. All right, Tony P wants to see Ratchet review. Ty wants to see Cobra Kai and Ratchet. Asia has not watched Ratchet. You're falling behind. Yes, you are. Patrick is asking, do I decorate the house every holiday? No, we mainly we don't have the space for like a ton of decorations for every single holiday. Like for Christmas, we only really decorate for Christmas. However, right now we do have two pumpkins sitting outside on the front steps. So that's a start. That's a start in the right direction for us for the fall Halloween season. But Christmas time is really the only holiday we like fully decorate and get stuff out. We don't even have a big tree anymore. We only have like a little like tabletop tree. It's nice though. I mean, it's a decent size. But like we always say, the smaller the tree, the bigger the gifts. So I'd rather have gifts. But we fully decorate for Christmas and, lights on the tree outside and on the banister inside. And I'm hoping to get my Christmas Funko Pops in time so I can like kind of like display those around the house. Like that'll look really cool and cute. All right. Karina can't believe this year is almost over. This year needs to be over. 2020 is done. Plus, I want award season. I miss doing my award season videos. Don't you guys miss my award season? Oh my God, I miss doing award season videos. Like, we should be like gearing up to do them and we're not. And it just feels so weird. All right. Justin Kirby rewatched Halloween 2007 tonight. Well, that's cool. Patrick is asking, do I pre-order Blu-rays or Funko Pops? I pre-order Funko Pops if I get the feeling that they're going to go very quickly and I will not stand a chance to get them in a store. So I definitely pre-order Funko Pops if I have no chance. Like I said, with the Funkos, I'm being more selective, only trying to get exclusives, chases, rare, diamond, things like that. Store exclusives. I pre-order steelbooks. Like if it's a steelbook I really want, I'm not taking a chance. Like I want it, I'm gonna pre-order it. All right, Tony P got his Scream 3 movie collection from Best Buy before they sold out. And you know what? I'm really looking forward to watching those special features on mine. It's a 90-minute documentary. Did you guys know that? On the Blu-ray of the Scream trilogy from Best Buy or FYE, wherever you got it from. They have it's a bonus disc with two like full-length special features. One of them is a 90-minute documentary. So that's a movie. A whole 90-minute documentary movie about the franchise. And then there's another long feature. I'm excited to watch those because Scream is my favorite. So I'm dying. I've been a fan ever since the first one. So, all right. Casey Lee's saying, that's good, Susan. My day was all right. Dad went and finished on. Oh, I'm sorry. Dad went and finished paying on Mom's tombstone. Went to a small mall, Big Lots and Walmart the other day. Picked up a few Blu-rays from Walmart. Well, that is great. You always pick out great stuff. So that is excellent. All right, Ty is doing an off-topic fan casting for a Buffy reboot. Okay. Although this would never happen because you can never reboot Buffy. But anyway, he's saying Chloe Grace Moretz as Buffy, Ezra Miller as Xander, Madeline Petch as Willow. I don't even know who that is. Daniel Craig as Giles, and Ana de Armas as Faith. That is interesting. I like the Ana de Armas casting because she actually looks like Eliza Dushku, who played Faith. So I can get behind that. All right. Asia's asking, does anyone know exactly what date The Woman in the Window is dropping on Netflix? March? May? Something like that. I believe sometime in 2021. I believe. I don't know if they changed it, but all right, Patrick is asking me, do I have a fake Christmas tree or do I get the real one every year? For him, it's a fake one, so he has to build it every year. Ours is fake. We've never had a real tree ever just because A real tree, you have to take care of it and water it. And we have pets. Like, we've had pets my entire life. We don't want our animals drinking water from the tree, and a fake tree is just easier. Just easier. Cool guy, can't believe the summer is done. I know. I'm actually happy because I don't like summertime. It's my least favorite season, only because I get too hot. I get hot, and my face gets like so red. So when I'm hot and sweaty, it's not a good look. I'm looking forward to having fall. I really want fall. I don't want to skip right into winter with frigid temperatures in the 30s. Like, I want fall. That's my favorite. All right. All right, Rodney's reminding me that the Halloween 1978 4K Steelbook is next week. I know. I know. I'm excited. All right, Tony P agrees with me about the Scream documentaries. He really wants to see those. On the Scream set, I have seen one of them before, but it's been years. Awesome. Patrick is asking, is your cat in your room? It's been a while since I last saw your cat. No, she's not here. I do not have a cat. The door is closed, not all the way closed, but it's not open, so she's not in here. She is not in here. And Destiny, we're going to end with your comment saying Houston should be getting a cold front soon. I'm happy for that. All right, guys, that is going to be it for the live talking about the box office, Mulan, Black Widow, MCU being pushed back, all that drama of what's going on, all of the results of the phenomenon of 2020. God, I know we cannot wait for this year to be over, but it will be over soon enough. And then we can finally get into awards season, if we even have it still. I'm really hoping. So thank you guys for joining me. As always, pleasure talking to all of you. Tonight, I don't know what I'm watching tonight. Maybe Enola Holmes on Netflix. Possibly One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. I do want to watch that because I did watch Ratchet and I do want to compare the character. So maybe that one. All right, so be on the lookout for a Ratchet review, Cobra Kai review. I got Pops I got to open up from the mail. Things are going to be happening. Thank you guys so much for watching. And Sunday's Movie Club is The Breakfast Club, our final back to school movie for Sunday. So please watch that this weekend and get ready. Thank you guys. I love you. Mwah. See you on Sunday.